The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He will find his man Chase complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 77 yards. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And it's very quickly 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for two, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Motion man is Berrios. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now Tua. Forced out to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game, able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Tua now on first down. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Tua with a throw brought in by Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Dolphins have come back to make it a 2-point game.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first. It got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Burrow on play action. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out, and the Bengals add 6 to their lead. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Burrow will throw, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
2 now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw on the move to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Mixing up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mixon will try the right side. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 20.
Come on, bro. Don't quit. Come on, man.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Cincinnati.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And they go play action now. Burrow. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 71 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
One play in the end zone on a long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what in the scouting report would circle him?
I don't care what you got to do. You want to disrespect me, I'm grown, bro. I'm 25, man. And you talking about throw it to Chase? This is my hometown team, bro. I'm from Cincinnati. This my team. You getting your ass whipped, though. You getting your ass whipped. You getting that ass whipped, and I'm about to whip that ass. I'm about to.
Now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action. Allen. And
shitty ass.
Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
I'm going to just whip your ass. I ain't going to talk to you.
Because of what was already on the board against their defense, I think even more so, he's want to go 3 and out. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
so from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And that is incomplete. On the coverage a little too good there. It's 2nd down. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made.
Don't keep throwing it. Don't keep throwing it. Don't keep throwing it.
On play action, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Don't keep doing that. Don't keep doing it.
And it's 2nd down. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Allen off the play fake, rolling to his right.
Shut your shitty ass up. Thank you. Your shitty garbage can ass. You shitty as fuck. Shitty. Shitty as fuck. Take off on that nigga. Talking all that shit. Nigga, the fuck you talking to?
It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense.
Go ahead, quick. You was just talking hella shit. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville.
Tonight we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville.
And how about this for a start? This is out of bounds. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here we go.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
And he's brought down. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Now it's Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
On second down, here's Burrow. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive had started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
He completes it to Ridley. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, 29 yards.
And the Jaguars use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they can't bring him down.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They go play action with Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. Pushing his way through. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Now it's Burrow. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow dancing to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here's a run with Mixon, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the deep? Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Etienne fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
One more time with Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have regained the lead.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Bengals drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow. him out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarter.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Etienne up the middle.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
57, Mike, 57. Watch the curl.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Christian Kirk on the receiving end of that touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown!
Joe Burrow spotting T. Higgins for the touchdown there. And the Bengals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
They attempted the fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play,
touchdown Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow on play action. Sliding out of the pocket. He shakes him off. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd down. Play action. It's Burrow to Mixon on the check down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. Down the sideline he goes. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked up.
A good pickup there of 22. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And they're going to go for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the 1st. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime.
GG's, Chad. GG's.
That offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Ben, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start the game. Look like they got it back. They did. Bengal football.
Right now. Change hands. Stop. Like six. Check tight.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Rolling to his right. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after him.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it, because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Open man is Chase, complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. Short throw to Smith. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Joe Mixon,
30 yards.
and the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Looky here, a touchdown, a two-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They run once more with Edwards.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Up the middle, it's Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Here's Jackson to throw.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And he'll get in one to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And they go play action now. Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. Jadeveon Clowney. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now third down and very long. Now Burrow.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Patrick Ricard
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here's Jackson.
Quick slant complete to OBJ.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Edwards, touchdown, Baltimore.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Ready?
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they'll get to him right away at the 40.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Slam. 11. Kill.
Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long.
Watch twitch. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Check 24. Check 24. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
And here is motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
12. 12.
Now it's Burrow. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? And which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Burrow looking to pass. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
They're going to look to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, Burrow. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Here's Edwards again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Edwards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
Quickly into the hands of Beckham.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Cincinnati, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving
down the numbers. There he goes.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
72 yards.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they could somehow get this one back. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. And Jackson throwing once more. It's caught by OBJ. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And this is going to be snuffed down. The Bengals recover. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here we go. Hey, can.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a two-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a two-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
Look at the big fella go. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Escaping the pressure right.
And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now it's Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it make...
And now off to the races, down the right side.
Jamar Chase.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
A final shot now for Burrow. Complete at the 1. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, an interesting finish to this one. They get in the end zone at the end of the game. Then they went for 2. It wouldn't have mattered. The game was over, but they didn't get that 2-point conversion.
I think trying to get the 2 points, that was for pride for them. But obviously the guys on the other side of the ball had some pride too. They stopped the 2-point play even though, as you noted, it did not matter. So both teams battled to the end.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Samuel. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now Purdy.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he's up to the 47.
It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
Here's Samuel.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Purdy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
On first down, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And Mitchell going to have a 49ers first down as he's down at the 17-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 71 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. So the flag backed him up 5 yards to the 7. They still get the 2-point conversion, though.
Now, was that confidence in the play call they had and in their offense, or just absolute disdain for the defense?
It worked. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
On 1st down, it's Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
57 to Mike 57. Watch the curve. Check 26, check 26.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point,
and that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Let's go.
Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
We've been together a few years, and you know that I really ride the wave of old momentum, don't I?
Yes, you do.
There is a heck of a difference between being down 6 and possibly being up 1. And right now, they've got that opportunity.
No doubt. That is a big-time score and a big-time swing in momentum.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
I don't know what you think you're doing, bro. This shit ain't gonna work,
San
bro.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA.
Let's go.
Guys settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. 980. 9 short. Check.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Let's go! Okay.
45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. And Burrow going to throw again. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Now Burrow being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 8. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead.
This dumb bitch dropped the fucking ball. Stupid bitch.
That's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Fighting through, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Purdy now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Let's go. It's over. Let's go, nigga. I told you, nigga. I've been waiting on that dumb shit. It's over, nigga. Let's get it. GG's. Let's go. Let's go. Who they, bitch?
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Let's go. I'm going to have a good day today, boy. Woo.
Burrow will throw. It's a short one. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
What the fuck, this dumb bitch, man?
Because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
This is 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, I sure wish we'd been down the sideline to hear the calls go in for the formation groupings. Because I know offense was screaming heavy set and defense was screaming goal line. And look out, them going at it there. And guess what? The O-line got the leverage and won that battle.
Yeah, they did. 3rd and short, you're right. Both sides brought the power there.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here's 3rd down at 5.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
He about to kick the field goal.
Now the timeout will
He about
be
to kick the
called,
field
so they're
goal. I
in field
lost.
goal range with 3 seconds left.
Fuck! This bitch, this dumb bitch fumbled the fucking ball, man.
So it all comes down to
Hey! Hey!
and his kick here is good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing.
Stupid ass bitch fumbled the ball. This dumb ass bitch. Dumb ass nigga fumbled the fucking ball.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the